Good day. Well, I want to talk today about my personal EDC, which stands for Everyday Carry. Now, it's not a topic that everybody cares about. It's definitely a survival preppers topic, and so anyway, I thought I'd share with you my little EDC that I put together, and basically what it is something that you carry on you at all times. And I've seen lots of people with like first aid kits and everything, but in all practicality, that sort of thing, yes, I have in a backpack, and if I'm going out on a day's trip, I'll take a backpack with me and I have more advanced stuff. But for everyday carry stuff that I've got on me, whether I'm going to the beach, whether I'm going to the grocery store, or whether I'm going out on a business meeting and I've got a shirt and tie on, practical stuff that can fit in my pocket that also meets the requirements of my surrounding. Now, I live in the city, and you know, what's the point in carrying like shelter and stuff like that? There's shelter all over the city. I'm not going to need anything like that. So basically, over a period of time, I've worked out to the basics that I think are essential in an urban environment to carry. The first off is sunglasses, pair of sunnies. Mine are Maui Jims. They're getting a little bit ratty around the edges, but they're absolutely fantastic sunglasses. I can't live without mine because I'm very sensitive to sunlight, and I wear my sunglasses summer, winter, whatever. So sunglasses, and I always carry mine hooked on my shirt, t-shirt like that, so I don't have, and if they're not on my face, this is where they are. The other thing obviously is your wallet with your ID, some cash, stuff like that. Watch. I'd stopped wearing a watch. I use my mobile phone for the time, and you know, look up the time and just pick up the mobile phone, have a look. And then I realised when I was doing work with the SES and that it was unpractical to get my phone out because the damp moisture might damage it. So went looking for a watch that would be practical. Got myself a nice big, easy to see dials. No fancy gizmo actually on the watch, and then I got a rubberized replacement strap that is more practical for my environments, with a little compass in. Now, it's not the greatest compass in the world, but it's a compass. It's there. You know, I've got a compass on me, so that's really handy. Not really any hardship to having a watch on. The other thing I carry is a pen. For its obvious uses, but also if I'm walking through the city and maybe at night time and I feel slightly threatened, that pen is in my hand all the time in my pocket. And yeah, it might get me hurt as well, but I tell you what, I'll make sure someone else knows that a pen is more dangerous than just a writing instrument. But yeah, so a pen's a good item to have. The other thing I carry with me is my little Bear Grylls knife, and I'm not a supporter of Bear Grylls. In fact, I think he's an idiot. The only reason I've got this is I see it at a market cheap, and it's very light. It's a very light plastic, nice blade, very light, very thin, and it fits in my pocket nice and neat. The little inner pocket that I have in my jean pocket is where I keep this, because technically it's illegal for me to carry this in Australia. Yeah, common sense prevails. So knife is nice and handy. What would you use that for? Cutting a seatbelt, cutting a rope, someone got hooked by an item of clothing, whatever, in an emergency situation. Excuse me on that. A knife is a very, very important tool to have. The other thing, not really a survival issue, but I always have mint strips, nice and compact, just if you get that dryness and bad taste. Mints are fantastic. Then I've got my Android mobile phone, and I put it in a little protector case because I'm rough in my pocket, and that just helps it. I also have a little lanyard clip on my phone, so if I'm I've got work jeans on or something or whatever, I'll clip that to my belt, and then that way I know it's not going to fall out my pocket. If I'm on the boat in marine rescue, then I'll pop this into a waterproof bag, but that's in my my day kit for the boat. So mobile phone, of course everyone's got one. All the contacts. Great thing with Android is I sync everything with my Gmail account, so I constantly have access to all my documents, email, pictures, etc. And then down to the last thing is my keychain. I always just hook that on the back of my trouser belt, stick it in my back pocket so it dangles into my back pocket. And besides my general keys and swipe for the elevator, my little survival kit that I have on there is a thumb drive with all the, it's encrypted with all the important documents on there that I might need, copies of birth certificate, passports, etc. The other thing I have is a little torch. Now, I don't know if this is going to light up. Yep, it's working. 2 LED lights, but what I like about this one is it's hand cranked. So it just recharges with a hand crank, and the reason I went for this is a little bit bulkier than I would have really choose, but I had a really thin one with a button, and when it's in your pocket all the time, you're going to knock that button all the time, and when you need it, it's going to be flat. And this is the smallest little hand cranked self-powered torch I could find. Perfect. The other thing I have is a little whistle, and I actually made that, the little torch I had that I told you about, I pulled apart and used the top bit. The whistle was on a bigger plastic bit, I cut that and stuck it on there. So, whistle, which is great if you, for example, the things I look at in a city would be earthquake, building collapses, something of that nature. I couldn't really see myself getting lost in a city, but you know, a whistle would indicate where you are. Same with the compass on my watch. If you know where the north facing side of the building is, or the south, whatever it may be, you know, you could crawl out of a building using the compass. And then you know, signal mirror, it's just a dog tag, and I drilled the hole through it to make a little signal mirror. Probably not much use in the city, but if I was out in the mountains for the day, or just doing a small bushwalk and I needed to signal, I thought it would be handy to have, and it doesn't really take up a lot of room. Kind of makes it a little bit more accessorized. So yeah, that's it, my everyday carry, and you know, a couple of essential little items there. But what I like about my own personal kit is it's very easy to carry in any condition. Of course, you might be in a more rural situation where you've got big overalls on and you can carry a lot more in your pocket. My limitations is mostly I'm in shirt and trousers, so you know, I want something that I'm definitely going to carry with me and not just leave at home all the time. So anyway, not quite the gardening and aquaponics and stuff like that, but nevertheless it is an important issue for just being prepped. Survival doesn't necessarily mean the end of the world scenario as most people. I look at survival as a day-to-day thing. There's nothing wrong with prepping for survival of your life as there is with life insurance or filling your car with gas, you know, to make sure that you don't run out of gas on a journey. It's no different. I go out with the mindset that if I encounter a problem, I'm going to have the best shot at making good of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been another show from Urban Green Survival. Please go and check out my blog and Facebook, Twitter. Hit that like button, it'd be great for me. And thanks for watching.